Hey, welcome back. This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And this is a This and That show, where I just kind of tell you what's happening, what's going on, what's coming up, whatever. So, I've been toying with several ideas on how I can replace my Amazon store, since Amazon stores for individuals is going away in a couple of months, and that's been a very good source of revenue to support my channel. And if you're not familiar, what I have is an Amazon store. Anybody could have set up an Amazon store, and you purchase things through my store, and I get a small commission in the form, and I use those credits to buy things to review on my shows. So that's in general how it works. Well, since those stores are going away, I've been looking at other things I could do to generate revenue for my shows so that I can buy new things to review. I'm not looking to make a profit, and I definitely haven't made any profit. So one of the ideas that I was toying with is eBay, and I've been really hesitant to go back to selling on eBay. I used to sell on eBay, just a little bit of stuff at a time. I think it's been, 10 years maybe since I've done that, and the rules and regulations have changed quite a bit. I attempted to sell something about 2 years ago, so I went through the process of making pictures and making a description, all that stuff, and then when I went to post it, it says you need to give us a credit card ID information so that if there's any discrepancy from one of your buyers about the item you sold them, we can make judgment, and if the judgment is for the buyer, then we're going to refund his money by charging your credit card. I wasn't too happy about that, so I said, I don't need it. I don't need eBay. So I went to Amazon. Now what I'm doing is I'm, quote, deep cleaning my office. My office has become so, not cluttered, but just filled up. My office is probably about a 9 by 10 room, and I've got either workbenches or desk or bookcases covering all of the peripheral floor. So the walls have basically moved in, and now I only have area for moving around of about 5 by 5. That's how much things have closed in. So I'm decided about a couple weeks ago, I've got to deep clean this office and get it organized. And I have stuff that's been stuffed away for 20 years that I haven't touched. Matter of fact, just before I started this show, I found a shelf full of old HP printer cartridges. I'm guessing that they're probably dried out. I don't know how well they seal. There are also some Epson printer cartridges, and my Epson printer long since died, plus it's pretty much obsolete. So in that process of deep cleaning, and I got one bookcase cleaned, that's all. I'm finding a lot of stuff that is good stuff, but I have obviously not needed it because it's been sitting there gathering dust. Some of the items are items that were sent to me by vendors for review, and I could do my review and then I could do whatever I want to. Well, in the past, I've attempted to do giveaway contest. That's pretty much been a flop. I think people nowadays really are kind of paranoid, me being one of them, and they really don't want to give their information out to get, item that's less than $20. They just don't want to give out that information. So the response on my giveaways have really dwindled. I think the last giveaway I had like maybe a dozen entries, and that was it. And they were people that had entered every one of my giveaways and received stuff already. So I kind of backed off on giveaways, on giving this stuff away. Although I like to do that, it doesn't seem to catch on. So I'm toying with the idea of taking this stuff, and like this right here, this is a Nicor battery charger, brand new. I just opened it up, did a review, did some testing. Nicor sent me this free, and it's just gathering dust now because I have a number of other battery chargers that are well, number one, they're bigger, so they'll handle bigger batteries. They'll handle maybe different size batteries. So I just don't need this. So this is surplus to my needs. Here's another item that was sent to me, I think, by Banggood. Now, what Banggood used to send me quite a bit of stuff for review, and I could keep it, of course. And it was just random stuff that they carried, and they have since started their own YouTube channel and are doing, I won't call them reviews, I call them product information shows about their products. So they're not sending people stuff anymore, at least not me. They might be sending other people. So here's an item. This is, I'm not going to take it out, it's too much trouble. This is a little lantern, LED lantern. Excuse me. I don't need it. I've got dozens of lights and lanterns and everything else. So this is just another item that I could put on eBay. Now, I probably wouldn't make much for this because I think they sell new from Banggood for maybe $10 or $12. So I would, I would only expect to clear maybe $4 or $5. So I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know. I'm just, I'm kind of looking for your feedback because I'm trying to find a source of revenue to replace my Amazon store, which is going away. Now, this is on a slightly different subject. This is some flyers I found, and this was, I don't know if there's any date in here. Yeah, 1989. This was a computer equipment supplier called Jade Computers, which I used to buy things from way back then. And like here is an Epson, and I believe it's a dot matrix printer, which used a ribbon. I think that's what that is. $329. You can get a 5-in-1 printer now that does faxes and scans and fix your coffee and everything else for like $59. But here's a complete Turbo XT system for $698, including the monitoring software. It's running MS-DOS, not even Windows, and it has a 640K motherboard with 512K of RAM. I'm talking K here, not megabytes. Pretty interesting. Monochrome display. I'm not going to waste too much time with this and just before I throw it away, I thought I'd show it to you. Here's a whole bunch of printers. $329. And I remember I bought one of these. Don't remember what I paid for it. Here is a multi-scan Sony, whatever it is, monitor, tube monitor, $488. Whoa, that's one thing you got to say about technology. Even though the cost of living of it and all kinds of things like that have gone way up versus 1989, I think. The cost of electronics has gone way down, relative. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you that, just a bit of trivia. So give me your feedback on the idea of eBay. I'm not too keen on it, but like I say, I'm kind of running out of funds to buy new stuff to review on my show since my eBay. Although this month, since I announced that my store is, or the store, all of them, for these individual people, are closing for Amazon. I've gotten a lot of purchases this month through my Amazon store. And another thing that I'm just experimenting with is you can also do a link on a individual individual product and put it in your show description, and people can use that link. It'll take them to Amazon. They can buy stuff and you get a credit. So that's kind of a filler, but it's only one item. Or if maybe you want to post 3 or 4. It's only, individual items. Now, of course, I believe the way it works is if you use that link and it takes you to Amazon and you purchase other things while you're there, I think I get a commission on those other things. So you can purchase Band-Aids and I get a commission on it. And I get my commission is in the form of a credit on Amazon so that I can use that credit to buy things to review. So that's the way it works. I don't know if this eBay thing is, worth it or not. Tell me what you think. I think that's about it. Trying to decide what to do, kind of a crossroads coming up here in October when the Amazon stores go away. If you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments, I'm still kind of on the negative side of eBay based on the year or so ago when I started to post something. And of course, I've got a lot of radios I can put on eBay, and we'll see. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.